Welcome to Wonderville. I'm Sabina, your Wonderville teacher, and here's your quick tips video for today. Competencies. What are competencies? Competencies are a combination of attitude, skills, and knowledge that students develop and apply for successful learning, living, and working. Although competencies are defined and incorporated differently within different educational systems, within the Alberta curriculum, competencies are defined as follows: critical thinking, problem solving, managing information, creativity and innovation, communication, collaboration, cultural and global citizenship, and personal growth and well-being. Something to keep in mind is that sometimes the terms skills, attitudes, and competencies are used interchangeably, but they're not. Specifically, skills are what students should be able to do. For example, asking probing questions and analyzing and interpreting data. They are specific learning outcomes, and they are written in a way that they can be taught and assessed. An attitude is an anecdotal description of the student's approach to learning. For example, a student's appreciation and enthusiasm for engaging in inquiry. Competencies, on the other hand, explain how. For example, in order to ask probing questions or analyze and interpret data, or to be enthusiastic about inquiry, one must employ competencies such as critical thinking, communication, and problem solving. Taking into account multiple skills and attitudes, competencies all work together interdisciplinary in a way that connects topics and subjects across subject areas. What are the benefits of competencies? In our Google everything world, it is critical that young people are taught how to be discerning consumers as well as knowledge creators. It means that knowing facts or being able to perform isolated tasks is not sufficient to help prepare them for our big world. They need to be able to think critically and creatively. They need to know how to ask probing questions. They need to consider problems and issues from an array of perspectives, and to think and act in ways that will create new solutions. Sound familiar? It's the competencies. Working directly with them across subject areas really help to deepen your students' learning and thinking. And now it's your turn. Let's take critical thinking, for example. Take one of your science outcomes and share with your students a fact that stems from that specific outcome. Perhaps it's something that's also in the news that might be a little bit questionable. And then ask your students a series of questions to help them on their way. Thanks for joining me. I'm Sabina, and until next time, I'm your Wonderville teacher.